you've now got your project set up. The question is, how are you going to assign crew? There's a bunch of different ways to do this. If you just click on the Assign Crew button here, once you're in the timeline, then that will bring you straight to a screen where you can enter an email address or a phone number. So it sends you straight to the screen where you can enter an email address or a phone number to assign them to this specific project. If you want to assign them to your company, you can do that as well. So you just click on that company dropdown, and then now you're assigning them to the company, which means they'll have access to all the projects that are associated with the company. So you can enter in somebody's email address directly, like this. And this is my email address if you guys are wondering, so you can email me directly if you need to. And you're gonna click on Add Crew, and then you'll see now that I pop up as a member of the crew on this kind of project status page. And if I refresh the timeline on mobile, you'll also see that I now show up in the list of people at the top. One other thing, if you're on site and you want to invite somebody while they're in person and you don't want to go through all this, handoff with phone numbers and texting and emails, then there's a really simple way to add somebody directly to a specific project. So if we click on Assign Crew here, then we can see these two buttons in the bottom left. And one of them is a QR code. And so if you click on the QR code, this first QR code that shows up is going to be the direct link to the app. So if somebody doesn't even have the app installed yet, this will be their first step. They scan this QR code, it takes them directly to the app, whether they're on Android or iOS, and then you can select the project here. And then this second code is actually something that anybody who has the app can now scan to be added to this project. So it's a really quick way to add a large number of people on site very quickly without any hassle. And the way they do the scan is also pretty simple. If you go to the home screen, you click on Add Crew, there's the camera button on the bottom left now. So the first one we pressed was the QR code, this is the camera button. We click on the camera button, and now I'm gonna see, and just like that, after a quick scan of the QR code, that person on the app has now been added to the project as well. And then from here, we can start adding actual content to the project, whether it's taking pictures or scans or notes on site.